Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Audiobooks. Here you can listen your favorite audiobook summaries and you can share them with your friends. So let's start our journey. Our today's book is 2 Awesome Hours by Josh Davis. This is a groundbreaking book that unveils the secrets to unlocking your productivity and achieving more in just 2 focused hours each day. In our modern world filled with constant distractions and unrelenting demands on our time, this book offers a simple yet effective approach to help you take back your most valuable resource. Time. The central concept of this book is based on the idea that you can achieve remarkable productivity and peak performance by dedicating just 2 hours of undistracted, concentrated work each day. These awesome hours are the key to achieving more, feeling accomplished, and making the most of your limited time. So let's not wait and begin our journey. Chapter 1 Introduction The Power of 2 Awesome Hours. In the first chapter, writer introduces the core concept that underpins the entire book, the remarkable potential of dedicating just 2 focused hours each day to achieve outstanding productivity. Davis sets the stage for a transformative journey by emphasizing the significance of these 2 hours in the world filled with constant distractions and demands on our time. Josh Davis, a neuroscientist and productivity expert, delves into the science of human attention and productivity, providing a solid foundation for understanding how our brains work. He explains how our mental resources can be depleted throughout the day, leading to a loss of focus and productivity. The key insight is that we have a limited reserve of cognitive energy that can be channeled effectively within a short, concentrated time frame. The concept of 2 awesome hours can be illustrated by a common scenario. Imagine you have a list of important tasks to complete, but your day is filled with emails, meetings, and constant interruptions. By the time you reach your 2 awesome hours, typically during your peak mental energy periods, which can be vary from person to person, you have already spent a considerable amount of cognitive energy. However, if you can create a distraction-free environment and allocate these 2 hours solely to your most critical tasks, you can achieve remarkable progress. For example, if you're a student, you might find that studying during your 2 awesome hours lead to more effective learning and attention compared to prolonged distracted studies sessions. Likewise, in a professional setting, allocating these hours to high priority work can significantly boost your productivity and help you complete tasks more efficiently. In summary, Chapter 1 sets the stage for the book's exploration of how to harness the potential of 2 awesome hours. It introduces the scientific principles that will underpin the strategies presented in the subsequent chapters, offering a new perspective on productivity in a world brimming with distractions. Chapter 2 The Science of Focus Understanding Your Brain. Chapter 2 of Awesome Hours delves into the science of human attention and the inner workings of the brain. Josh Davis provides readers with a fundamental understanding of how the brain functions and, more crucially, how it impacts our ability to focus and be productive. Davis discusses the brain's limited capacity for attention and explains that mental resources are finite and can be depleted throughout the day. He introduces the concept of cognitive load, which refers to the mental effort required to process information and make decisions. When cognitive load is high, our ability to focus and make effective decisions is compromised. In our daily life, this concept is readily relatable. For example, when you start your workday with a flood of emails, meetings, and interruptions, your cognitive load increases rapidly. As a result, when you finally sit down to concentrate on a critical task, your brain may be fatigued and less capable of effective, sustained focus. For example, Davis explains that multitasking is a myth, as the brain cannot efficiently focus on two demanding tasks simultaneously. In reality, it rapidly switches between tasks, depleting cognitive resources and reducing overall productivity. This is why concentrating on one task at a time is more efficient and productive. Chapter 3, Rhythmic Thinking, Aligning Work with Cognitive Patterns. In Chapter 3 of 2 Awesome Hours, Josh Davis introduces the concept of rhythmic thinking, a key principle that can revolutionize your productivity. This chapter explores the idea of aligning your work with your brain's natural cognitive rhythms to maximize efficiency and focus during your 2 awesome hours. Davis explains that each person has their own circadian rhythm, which is the body's internal clock determining when you are most alert and focused during the day. By identifying your peak mental energy periods, you can optimize your 2 awesome hours by scheduling your most important and demanding tasks during these times. To illustrate this concept in daily life, consider the following example. Imagine you are a morning person and your peak mental energy occurs between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. If you were to schedule important work tasks such as problem solving or creative projects during this period, you would likely find it easier to maintain a deep concentration and achieve better results compared to attempting the same task during your energy dips later in the day. Chapter 4, Creating Your Distraction-Free Zone. Chapter 4 of 2 Awesome Hours by Josh Davis is all about crucial aspect of eliminating distractions and creating an environment that fosters deep concentration during your 2 awesome hours of productivity. Davis begins by highlighting the persuasive nature of distractions in our daily lives, especially in the age of technology and constant connectivity. He emphasizes the adverse impact of interruptions on our cognitive load and productivity. This chapter provides valuable insight into why it is essential to combat distractions to make the most of our 2 awesome hours. For example, consider the typical work environment. It's not uncommon for a person's workspace to be flooded with distractions such as emails, instant messages, and smartphone notifications. These distractions can disturb your focus and hinder your ability to accomplish meaningful work during your 2 awesome hours. Davis suggests strategies for minimizing these distractions, including turning off notification, blocking distracting websites, and creating a dedicated workspace. Moreover, the chapter delves into the psychology of managing distractions. Davis explains how our brains are wired to seek novelty and how this natural inclination can lead to impulsive checking of emails and social media. He provides practical techniques to regain control of your attention, such as setting specific times to check messages rather than reacting to each and every alert. By the end of chapter 4, we can gain a deeper understanding of the detrimental effects of distractions on productivity, and we are equipped with actionable strategies to create a focused and distraction-free zone during our 2 awesome hours. This sets the stage of implementing these strategies and reclaiming precious time for meaningful and productive work. Chapter 5, Goal Setting, the Foundation of 2 Awesome Hours. In Chapter 5 of 2 Awesome Hours by Josh Davis, the focus shifts to the critical role of goal setting as the cornerstone of productivity during our 2 awesome hours. Davis emphasizes that having a clear and meaningful goal is fundamental to making the most of your dedicated distraction-free time. This chapter begins by highlighting the common pitfalls associated with not having well-defined goals. Without clear objectives, you may find yourself working aimlessly or getting bogged down by trivial tasks, leading to reduced productivity and sense of unfulfillment. Consider a scenario where you need to complete a project at work or prepare for an important exam. Without setting clear goals, you may feel overwhelmed by the sheer volume of work or study material. However, by breaking the task into specific manageable goals, you can create a roadmap that guides your work during your awesome hours. For example, you can set goals like completing a certain chapter of a textbook or finishing a specific portion of the project during each focused session. Josh Davis provides a systematic approach to goal setting, encouraging readers to identify their high impact goals and translate them into actionable steps. By breaking down larger goals into smaller, achievable tasks, you can make tangible progress during your 2 awesome hours, which ultimately enhances your sense of accomplishment and productivity. Additionally, Davis introduces the concept of action trigger, a specific action or behavior that signals the start of your 2 awesome hours. This trigger primes your mind to enter a state of focused work. An example of an action trigger might be setting a specific time each day or having a particular pre-work routine that tells your brain it's time to begin your dedicated focus session. Chapter 6 of 2 Awesome Hours by Josh Davis explores the art of prioritization and its pivotal role in optimizing your 2 awesome hours for peak productivity. Davis emphasizes the need to focus on tasks that have the most significant impact on your goals. This chapter begins by highlighting the common issue of feeling overwhelmed by an ever growing to do list. Many people find themselves bogged down by numerous tasks, both important and trivial, making it difficult to make progress in their work. For example, imagine a busy professional with a mountain of emails, reports, and meetings. Without a clear sense of prioritization, this person might spend their 2 awesome hours addressing low priority tasks or responding to emails that were not urgent, do not contribute to their long term goals. Davis suggests that to maximize productivity, one must have a clear understanding of what truly matters and focus on high impact activities. To achieve this, Davis introduces the concept of value formula, which involves identifying the value of each task in terms of its contribution to your goals and the time it requires. This formula helps you assess the importance of each task and prioritize accordingly. By concentrating on high value tasks during your 2 awesome hours, you can make significant progress towards your objectives. This chapter also addresses the challenge of multitasking. Davis underscores that multitasking often leads to a scattering of your cognitive resources and diminishes overall productivity. Prioritization means allocating your focused hours to a single high impact task instead of attempting to juggle multiple tasks simultaneously. By the end of chapter 6, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the art of prioritization and its potential to make profound differences in our productivity. This chapter provides practical strategies for identifying high value tasks, understanding the value formula, and ensuring that our 2 awesome hours are dedicated to the most important work, leading to more meaningful progress towards your goals. Chapter 7 Stories of Transformation Real Life Example. Chapter 7 of 2 Awesome Hours by Josh Davis is a compelling exploration of the real life success stories and examples that illustrate the transformative power of dedicating 2 focused hours each day to meaningful work. In this chapter, Josh Davis gives a collection of stories from individuals who have applied the principles presented in this book and witnessed remarkable changes in their productivity and achievement. These stories offer a tangible proof that the concept of 2 awesome hours is not just a theoretical but can have a profound impact on personal and professional growth. So let's discuss stories and example given in this chapter by Josh Davis. Number 1, the professional juggler. This story features a busy professional who juggled multiple responsibilities, including work, family, and personal projects. By implementing the concept of 2 awesome hours, this individual was able to set clear priorities, allocated dedicated time for important tasks, and achieve a significant progress in both their career and personal life. This story highlights the versatility of 2 awesome hours approach, showing that it can be adapted to various aspects of one's life. 2. The student scholar. In this example, a student struggling with academic performance found a breakthrough by embracing the 2 awesome hours concept for studying. By aligning the study sessions with their work and with their peak mental energy, the student improved their focus and retention, leading to better grades and reduced study time. This story underscores how students can leverage their cognitive rhythms for academic success. 3. Entrepreneurial journey. This story focuses on aspiring entrepreneur who used 2 awesome hours to kickstart a new business by dedicating the focused time to critical tasks like market research, product development, and business planning. The entrepreneur was able to rapidly progress and successfully launch their business. It demonstrates the impact of concentrated effort in the early stages of entrepreneurial journey. 4. The corporate innovator. In this example, an employee within a large corporation used the concept of 2 awesome hours to foster innovation within their dream. By creating a dedicated, distraction-free environment and encouraging their colleagues to do the same, they transform their work culture, leading to increased creativity and more efficient collaboration. These real-life stories serve as both inspiration and evidence of the effectiveness of the 2 awesome hours concept. They demonstrate how individuals from various backgrounds and circumstances have harnessed this approach to drive positive change in their lives. These examples affirm that the principles discussed in the book are not just theoretical, they are practical, adaptable, and capable of leading to remarkable personal and professional growth. Chapter 8. Tools and Techniques for Maximizing Your Productivity. In this chapter of 2 awesome hours, Josh Davis presents with a wealth of practical tools and techniques to supercharge your productivity during your productive and dedicated 2 awesome hours of focused work. This chapter is a treasure trove of strategies and resources designed to help individuals optimize their time and achieve their goals efficiently. So here are the tools and techniques discussed in the chapter 8. Number 1 is task management apps. Davis introduces readers to the world of task managing apps such as To-Do List, Asana, Trello, and other apps to allow individuals to create task lists, set priorities, and organize their work effectively. Calendars and scheduling. Utilizing digital calendars such as Google Calendar or Microsoft Outlook can help individuals plan their 2 awesome hours efficiently. Scheduling specific blocks of the time for focused work ensures that you allocate sufficient time to high priority tasks and avoid overcommitting to low value activities. Project management software. For those working on one or more complex projects or collaborations, project managing tools enable the organization of task communications and progress tracking, which is essential for staying on the top of larger scale projects during your dedicated work hours. Action triggers. An action trigger is a specific action or behavior that signals the start of your 2 awesome hours. This could be something as simple as setting a specific time or creating a pre-work routine, like making a cup of tea or to prime your mind for focused work. By having a consistent action trigger, you condition your brain to enter a state of deep concentration during your 2 awesome hours. Pomodoro techniques. The Pomodoro technique involves breaking work into intervals, traditionally 25 minutes in a length, separated by short breaks. This technique can help enhance focus and maintain energy levels throughout your 2 awesome hours. There are many Pomodoro timer apps available to assist with this approach. Website and app blockers. Davis suggests the use of website and app blockers to limit distractions during your dedicated work time. By blocking access to social media, news websites, or other time-wasting platforms, you can ensure a distraction-free environment. Mind mapping softwares can be useful for brainstorming and organizing ideas during your 2 awesome hours. These tools can help you visualize complex problems and generate creative solutions. The value formula. This formula involves assessing the value of each task in terms of its contribution to your goals and the time it requires. By calculating the value of tasks, you can prioritize them more effectively, ensuring that your 2 awesome hours are spent on high impact activities. By the end of chapter 8, we can be armed with a comprehensive toolbox of tools and techniques to enhance our productivity during our 2 awesome hours. These resources can be customized to individuals' needs and preferences, ensuring that focused work time is maximized, goals are achieved efficiently, and distractions are minimized. Chapter 9, Overcoming Challenges and Staying Consistent. Chapter 9 of 2 Awesome Hours focuses on the challenges individuals may face when trying to implement the strategies outlined in this book and how to maintain consistency in applying these principles. Josh Davis acknowledges that while the concept of dedicating 2 focused hours each day is powerful, there can be obstacles and setbacks. He explores various common challenges such as dealing with unexpected disruptions, battling procrastination, and managing workload. This chapter provides us with practical techniques and tips to overcome these challenges. For example, Davis suggests creating contingency plan for handling unexpected interruptions, developing effective time management strategies, and applying motivation and discipline techniques to combat procrastination. For example, you might experience an unexpected family emergency during your 2 awesome hours or find yourself struggling with a lack of motivation to start your focused work. Chapter 9 offers insight on how to navigate these challenges successfully. Furthermore, this chapter emphasizes the importance of maintaining consistency in implementing the principles discussed in this book. It provides strategies for building habits and routines that ensures you 2 awesome hours become regular part of your life. Now, by the end of chapter 9, we gain a deeper understanding of the potential obstacles we might face in our pursuit of greater productivity. We also acquire valuable techniques to address these challenges and establish consistent habits that allow us to make the most of our 2 awesome hours, even in the face of adversity or disruptions. Chapter 10, The Future of Productivity, Sustaining 2 awesome hours. In the final chapter of 2 awesome hours, Josh Davis explored the concept of sustaining the productivity gains achieved through the principles of dedicating 2 focused hours each day. This chapter serves as a conclusion and offers insight into how to ensure that productivity strategies outlined in the book become a lasting part of your work life. Davis discussed the importance of making the 2 awesome hours a consistent and sustainable practice rather than a short lived effort. He highlights the need to embed the concept in our daily routine so that it becomes a natural and ongoing part of your work habits. The chapter may also delve into the idea of continuous improvement. Davis may provide strategies for refining and optimizing your 2 awesome hours over time, ensuring that they remain effective and adapt to changing circumstances and goals. Additionally, Chapter 10 discusses the long term benefits of maintaining a consistent productivity routine and how it can lead to ongoing personal and professional growth. Overall, Chapter 10 underscores the significance of sustainability and long term commitment to the principles of 2 awesome hours. It offers guidance on how to make the concept of permanent part of your daily life and how to evolve and refine your productivity routine for lasting success. Conclusion: 2 Awesome Hour by Josh Davis is a guide that reveals the potential of dedicating just 2 focused hours each day to maximize your productivity. Through science-based principles, practical strategies, and real-life examples, Davis illustrates how these 2 hours can transform your work and life. The book introduces the readers to science of focus, the importance of aligning work and cognitive rhythms, the art of goal setting and prioritization, and all the tools and techniques for success. It addresses common challenges and emphasizes consistency and sustainability. So, key message of the book is you have the power to reclaim your time, focus, and productivity. 2 Awesome Hours provides a blueprint for enhancing your work and achieving your goals. So, we can say that 2 Awesome Hours is call to action to take control of your time, work, and life. With dedication, understanding, and application of the principles outlined in this book, you can unlock your full potential, increase your productivity, and achieve your meaningful success in whatever you pursue.